Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Naruto Explained here, and today we are doing the long-awaited and long overdue 180,000 subscriber Q&A. Before we get into the Q&A, I absolutely have to say thank you so much for 180,000 subscribers. In all actuality, when I'm recording this video, we are actually on the cusp of 190,000 subscribers. So with all that being said, I said drop your questions for the 180,000 subscriber Q&A down below. No topic is off limits, from the anime to anything you ever wanted to ask me, and every response will be my honest answer on whatever you ask. Thank you so much for 180,000 subscribers, and thank you all for your support. Our small corner of YouTube is growing fast because of each and every one of you. And once again, thank you so fucking much. Those of you guys who know my YouTube journey know how much this means to me, just to be able to communicate with you guys like this. So, all right, so Goat says, so my question is, how's life outside of YouTube? Everyone needs somebody to check on them. Love. Yo, all right, man. Thank you for the question. So jumping right in, man, like I'm in a better space. I'm in a way better space than I was earlier this year. You know, those of you guys who have been with me throughout 2020, you know, this year's been a hard year. I've lost multiple people in my family to the coronavirus. I lost my uncle and I lost my cousin literally within a week of each other. Really pissed me off, man. So I'm in a better space. You know, I'm working through it. I guess that's a good way to put it, man. That's why you've been getting so many damn videos here on YouTube. So thanks for the question. Thank you so much for even checking up on me, man. That means more to me than some of you guys even fucking realize, man. And I hate to have started off on such a fucking somber note like that. I hate to have done that, man, because I'm thinking, man, this is about to be some chill questions and shit. You know, I fucking appreciate it. I swear to God I do, man. I swear to God. So Pain Auto 4 says, how do you feel now knowing Kishimoto is taking over the Boruto manga? Yeah, you know, I'm okay with it. And I've actually got a video I was working on before the holiday break, and I was gonna address some of the worries and concerns that people had about Kishimoto coming back to write the Boruto story. And for those of you guys who didn't know, Kishimoto before this only served as the supervisor and the editor for the Boruto manga. Everything before this was written by Kodachi, and it was illustrated by Ikimoto, who is Kishimoto's oldest assistant. He was literally brought in to help Kishimoto with the Naruto series once everything was serialized. So he's been in the game for a long ass time, and I mean, I'm okay with it because on one hand, I expect Kishimoto to start using more of his penchant for bigger themes, but I think that one thing that these series can benefit from is definitely fleshing out some of the antagonists, because that's a weak point for the Boruto manga. The anime does a good job of adding layers to the different characters we meet in the manga, but I definitely think this could be something that works. I'm gonna be interested to see how Kishimoto handles Boruto, because how Boruto was envisioned by Masashi Kishimoto and how how Kodachi handled him are two different characters. Now, Kodachi helped co-write the Boruto movie alongside Kishimoto, so there is some common ground there, but you can definitely see where Kodachi's taken Boruto as a character in what I would argue is a little bit of a different way than what Kishimoto originally wanted to do. I might even make a whole video on that depending on what you guys thoughts on that is. So plain and short, I'm okay with it, and I have high hopes that the art will definitely improve now that Kishimoto is handling the story, and it's going to be more hands-on with Ikimoto in terms of the art, just by extension of that, because he's taking on more of a responsibility. So ACAFL, and I know I butchered your name, man, so I apologize for that. They ask, do you think Kawaki and Sumire ending up together makes sense? I mean, the backstory matches and they understand each other in some way. Yeah, you know, I made a video on that, and what I'll definitely say is that I think that that's probably a red herring, especially now so that Masashi Kishimoto is taking things over, and the fact is, it's like Sumire is like Hinata with a actual good backstory. story. I know Hinata fans probably gonna come on my neck for that. I mean, it is what it is. I've not hidden my displeasure in how Hinata's character was handled in the Naruto manga. I don't give a fuck what they did in the Naruto anime and the Naruto Shippuden anime, mainly because I didn't see that shit, and I go by the manga before anything else, so I don't give a fuck what they did. Hinata sucked donkey balls in the manga, in my opinion. That's just my take. Part 1, Hinata, awesome. Hinata, after volume 28, absolute trash. So I said to say Kishimoto, if Kishimoto pulls a troll move, he'll do the thing that is gonna go against typical shonen criteria and formula, which means that you probably see Boruto and Sumiri. But you know, we gotta wait and see how it goes. But you know, the way that it's looking, I would say if it happened, I wouldn't be mad at it. Breezy Ya says, the writer of Naruto's taking over Boruto. Finally, are you happy for that? Yo, I think I posted this shit before the news about Kishimoto dropped. I think I'm gonna get like 9,000 questions about Kishimoto. Damn, I probably should have recorded this shit the next day, man. I was trying to wait, man. I didn't even think about this shit, man. Yo, yeah, I'm happy over it. I'm happy over it. Now, if you told me Kishimoto took over the art, I would probably orgasm all over the place. So it is what it is on that one, man. It's the last day of No Nut November. That's the only thing that made me fail No Nut November. Because Kishimoto as an artist absolutely shits on Ikimoto. It's not even comparison. That's like telling somebody to put Kid Naruto up against adult Sasuke. It ain't even a comparison at this point, man. Let's see. Omari Foster says, why does Isshiki love Yo, you get a heart for that, man. You get a heart for that shit. Yo, he said, why does Isshiki love shoving black rods into Naruto and Sasuke? Well, I mean, it's a family tradition. It's a family tradition. So Hinata liked to get a few black rods shoved inside of her in front of Naruto. And Naruto's just, you know, Naruto got off of that. And we saw what happened when Naruto got off. Naruto just went into a full rage once that happened. Sasuke's secretly Boruto's real father. So if Sasuke's jump off is getting a black rod in her, why not have Sasuke join in? Now, on the serious thing though, you know, Isshiki used those black rods. If they're the same rods, and there's no reason to think that they wouldn't be, that are created by users that have the Rinnegan and the connections to the Otsutsuki clan and have the understanding of the yin yang release, chances are those are rods that are going to interfere with your chakra. So I understand it. I mean, it's actually a smart play in my opinion. Leonardo Thompson says, why isn't Konohamaru the current Team 10 sensei? So that's actually a good question. You know, because of what happened in the Naruto manga, you had this thing about the Sarutobi clan giving the members of the Ino Shikacho trio in each generation their earrings once they all become members of, or once they all reach the rank of Chunin. And so a lot of people have said, hey, this means that Sarutobi clan member is always the squad leader. That's more headcanon. It's probably more than likely something you could probably say is true, but it was never actually stated that they're the squad leader, only that they're presenting the earrings. And I think that that's something that goes back to the feudal era, back when they formed the Hidden Leaf Village. The Sarutobi clan was one of the first clans that came to Konoha, and then you had the Yamanaka and all them trickling after fact because they were not mentioned when Madara and them were forming the village. So I think that's more of a tradition thing, but Konohamaru being the squad leader for Naruto's child, that's something I think is very symbolic. I think that's really the reason for it. Hassan Abid says, do you think Kishimoto I told you I'm getting a lot of Kishimoto questions, man. So what I'm gonna do in an effort to make sure I can get to everyone's question, because so many of the questions are going to be regarded to Masashi Kishimoto, and I've already done a video talking about Masashi Kishimoto's return, and I've already answered a couple questions actually on Kishimoto coming back. I'm going to skip those just so I can get to more people. That way the whole video is not about Kishimoto. Ayan Bahidi, and if I said your name wrong, I apologize, says, if you had the chance to write the ending for Boruto, how would you end the manga / anime? You know, I like this a lot. I like this question a lot, man. If I had the chance to end the Boruto manga based on the information that we have now, number one, I think that the stakes need to be raised to an all-time high. I think they need to be raised to an all-time high. I think the best way to do that is you remove Naruto from the story. I don't say you kill him. I say you seal Naruto away and you don't have Naruto unsealed until the end of the series. And the reason why I say you don't have him unsealed until the end of the series is it gives you the opportunity for this next generation to have to work for something. One of the things that if you gotta push a shonen, and Boruto is a shonen in terms of manga, is in desperate need of a push. That's a big part of the reason why I got moved to V Jump, because it was not doing as well as it should have been doing. You either do tournament arcs or you do a grand adventure, and so I think that having Boruto go on missions with Sasuke and everything's leading up to, maybe you have Naruto sit away in the Dragon King Palace and you make the Dragon King Palace something that's connected to an Otsutsuki King. I think that that's probably the route that I would go there. It's a little hard to actually kind of pick an ending right now, simply for the fact that like Boruto right now is a manga, there's not enough known about everything Isshiki wants to do. We know he wants to do a god tree, but we don't know where his standing in the clan is. There's so much about the Otsutsuki clan that we don't actually have information on. So I think that we need a little bit more information if I can give it a super in-depth answer on that. I could do a video on how I would have ended the Naruto manga, because I would definitely make some changes there, but let me know if that's something you guys are actually interested in and I could make that video. Omega Haikumaru, if I said your name wrong, this is like a running gag now, I apologize. Let's see, Boruto's been nerfing characters like okay, so I guess Naruto, Sasuke, Hinata, Tsunade, and Orochimaru. I don't agree with that. I honestly, if you're saying that they've been nerfing, I don't agree with that. I've actually addressed Naruto and Sasuke being nerfed in a couple of videos, so no, I don't agree with that, man, but thank you for the question though. Albert Munoz says, who do you least like out of the new generation? Oh, that's a good question. So my knee-jerk answer without actually thinking about is Denki. Oh, fuck me. Onikachi. I'm not even gonna try to say the name, dog. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a heart just because I can't say the name. After his injuries from Isshiki, do you think we'll see Koji reunite with the Sanin for an aid and hopefully see them fight once more? No, because outside of a fan service moment, Koji doesn't really have a connection to Sanin. He's his own person. He shares Jiraiya's DNA, but he's not Jiraiya. This disrespectful sumbitch right here. Omar Grandiose, does tomorrow, I thought you said 10-10. I was about to say, we not about to have no lady 10-10 blasphemy over here. Only shall we do blasphemy on Hinata. The first lady of Konoha. Cause Hinata got an OnlyFans. You think I'm capping? Watch this shit right here. You thought I was capping. Hinata Uzumaki. You heard me talk about Denki subscribing to Hinata's OnlyFans page? You seen the breaking news memes, and now it's here. The official OnlyFans page for Hinata Uzumaki. Subscribe for the cream pie Hinata culture, cause we do it for the culture, and I can't go down any further cause I don't want YouTube to flag this video, but Hinata's got an OnlyFans. Do you see the condom wrapper in her mouth? You see the condom wrapper right there? You see the condom wrapper? It's got the Uzumaki symbol on it, baby. Yo, they said I wouldn't do it. They said I wouldn't do it, man. I sold cream pie Hinata shirts. You really think I wasn't gonna do an OnlyFans for Hinata? Denki getting on there, failing No Nut November faithfully. Yo, so does Tamari have an OnlyFans? I don't know. That might be the next meme. I might do a Tamari Pornhub. Yo, man, I gotta cut this shit out, man. Yo, alright, man. So, Nora Gearhart says Sasuke needs to use Izanami on Isshiki. That would be fucking broken, but my question is, if you're Sasuke, do you really want to risk that by getting rid of your Mangekyo Sharingan? Because Sasuke's Mangekyo Sharingan is freaking busted. I don't know, but it would be a good way to trap him, but Isshiki is so busted, it would not surprise me if the guy has a way to counter that, which is absolutely insane. But this is somebody, we didn't think that we would see somebody who could body Naruto and Sasuke at full power, so it would not surprise me. Let's see, Manat Ara Chad, I fucking apologize. Jesus, I'm butchering names today, man. Damn. Alright, let's see. Do you think Boruto's exactly like Trunks? He has awesome parents. Debatable. Yo, I'm capping, man. Don't go on a dislike spree. Has a little sister, uses a sword, has a terrible past, has done time travel, loses everything, strong as hell. Damn, we got the Android Saga and Boruto coming soon. Let's see. Shiraz Tahir asks, will we see Toneri again? How significant do you think the Jogan will be? Where did he have the power to even bestow? Much love, you're an animal. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, I did a video talking about why I think Toneri is still sealed away in the Dragon King Palace, and you know, I'll definitely say check that out, but I'll just give a brief bit of one of the things I talked about in there. Not all jutsu die when the caster, or not all jutsu end when the caster dies. So I think this might be one of those. I think that it's possible, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't tracked down the validity of this, but you know, some people have said that somebody working on Boruto has said that Toneri will show up again in the anime. I gotta track it down because where I saw that information from, I'm not gonna say I don't trust the source. I'm not gonna say that because they've broken some stuff in the past, but I just like to get information from more than one source before I report on it. So once I see something else on it, I'll probably do an update video on that. SG Alpha says, do you think the Boruto manga writer has the courage to kill off Naruto and Sasuke? Yes, especially since Kishimoto's back. Hell yes, because they're no longer main characters, number one. Number two, I read Naruto on a weekly basis. I know how much of a troll Kishimoto is. You don't really get it when you watch the anime, especially when you binge watch the anime, but Kishimoto is a fucking troll. You have moments where you have like the Edo Tensei ending, and then you think that it's over, and then the next week Kishimoto has it where Madara breaks the Edo Tensei. Like Naruto's manga, if you just pay attention and you just put yourself in the shoes of somebody that reads it on a weekly basis, Kishimoto pulled trolls like a motherfucker all throughout that manga. Hands down. He's not on the level of Tite Kubo, but I say that to say Kishimoto is a big enough of a troll that he's gonna kill one of them off. He said back in 2016, it was either 2016 or 2017, he said he has no problem with older characters, including the legacy characters like Naruto and Sasuke being killed off. So I think that at some point that's gonna happen. It has to, for the sake of tension in the story. Oh, this is a good one. Fuck yes. I like this. Damn, 25 minutes in this shit, man. We finally got an exciting question right here. So Kashin Kuchi Kashin Kuchi, man, I fucking love that name. Alright, man. Kashin Kuchi says, are you caught up with other Jump series like Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, or Black Clover? So Black Clover, I can say as of this recording, I'm caught up. I can say that. I'm gonna talk about Black Clover over on Kryptonian Saiyan. I've actually been working on discussion videos, and I'll have those over on that channel. January 2021, we are reviving Kryptonian Saiyan. I'm still gonna be doing stuff here on Naruto Explained. I'm still gonna be doing stuff on the One Piece channel, but I am gonna be doing stuff over on Kryptonian Saiyan for other animes. So Black Clover for sure. Chainsaw Man, I've not read Chainsaw Man, but I've heard great things about it. Jujutsu Kaisen, I am caught up on that shit, and I will say your boy Roshi, major shouts out for that, because my man told me like a year ago, you gotta check this shit out. You gotta check it out. And I knew it from the way the dude was speaking when I talked to him that he wasn't capping when he said that this shit was good. I am caught up, and I'm gonna take the advice I got from a couple of YouTubers. I am gonna talk about it. I'm just waiting for the anime to build up a few more episodes, that way I can actually start using clips in the video. That way it's not just manga panels on there. So hands down, yeah, I'm caught up on 2 out of those 3. I'm reading My Hero Academia, but I might not talk about it over on that channel, and I'm gonna start reading the Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest. So yeah, when it comes, well, I guess Fairy Tail isn't in Jump, so I guess that didn't count. So yeah, on Jump series, those are the ones I'm caught up on. One Piece, I'm starting Wano, and I've been chronicling my journey reading One Piece going back from 2015, reading it chapter by chapter. I'm just not getting to Wano, and I've done reviews for every single One Piece chapter. I want to be the first One Piece channel on YouTube, at least the first to my knowledge, to have every single chapter, not every arc, but every single chapter reviewed. So I'm gonna hit the ground running on One Piece in 2021 as well. Go ahead and speak that shit into existence now. DB Fanboy says, what if Taneri actually went to Earth to recruit allies like his dad said and become friends with Naruto and the rest of the Konoha 12? If Taneri was a good guy, I think that you gotta dig up Neji's grave and give that man the Tenseigan, and then Konoha might be a problem at that point. I mean, Konoha already is a problem, but you get what I mean. Like, they might do a better job against people like Momoshiki when they come to Earth. Let's see. So Gozi Ibaku says, if I said your name wrong, I apologize. Do you think that when Team 7 grows up that they will be on the same level? Like Sarada, Mitsuki, and Boruto being equals? Yeah, especially since Kishimoto's taking over now. Yes, I know there's this debate with Sakura. Naruto and Sasuke got those god level power-ups, but before the power-ups, everything that we have indicated from the manga to Kishimoto's own writing in the data book, she caught them when Naruto was at KCM2 and Sasuke when he had that EMS. Once Sakura uses that Byakugo seal, Sakura caught them, and post-war arc Sakura is a lot stronger than she was in the war. So I wouldn't say that the original Team 7 is on the same par, but I would say that this new gen Team 7, they're developing at a similar rate, but I think that Boruto's probably going to be the exception unless you find a way to remove the Karma Seal. If you remove the Karma Seal, I think they're all going to be equal. Thank you again for 180,000 subscribers. You guys be seeing this in December, and December's gonna be a really good month. I've been working on some videos with some very talented editors. I cannot wait for you guys to see the content that is coming this month. So once again, thank you so much for your support, man. Thank you so much for supporting me on this journey, whether it be those of you guys who just watch the videos, or those of you guys who support over on Patreon, the people that have reached out to me via DMs, the people that have purchased merchandise on Teespring or support the sponsors that I do. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, man. And most importantly, the people that just take the time to fucking comment. I read every comment. I just don't reply to all of them because of what happened to me on Kryptonian Saiyan when I replied to every fucking comment on the channel. The channel got shut down because they thought I was a fucking robot. So that's why I don't reply to as many comments, but I read every fucking comment that is posted, man. So thank you so much. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, man. But so always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching until the end. Have an awesome day, guys.